Welcome back, everyone. So today's video is gonna be a little different than most of my videos. Majority of my videos I tend to plan out a little bit further ahead, write some sort of a script, kind of go based off that. But this video is not gonna be anything like that. I'm actually gonna be going off the top of my head. So if I start rambling, I apologize. This is me kind of talking through my initial thoughts. By what I mean by initial thoughts is, if you guys have been on the internet in the last 2 days and consume Magic content or to watch other creators and stuff like that, which I assume you guys do, Wizards of the Coast has released a new unset, or will be releasing a new unset on April 1st of 2022. It is called Unfinity. It is an unset based in space, as well as has like a carnival slash amusement park slash fun house kind of style to it. I'll be honest, my first impressions were like Futurama. I just thought of Futurama when I saw some of the cards. But that's just me, and kind of shows my age there. So I just kind of want to talk about the new unset and what I think. Now I'm going to link the article from Wizards, or from Mark Rosewater, down in the description. So if you want to go check out what Mark Rosewater has to say about the set, please do. You know, he's a great writer, and it's really interesting hearing him talk about the philosophy of when they went into this set. And let's get right into it. One of the big things that I noticed, because it was the first thing they really showed, were a land cycle of shock lands, which I'm going to kind of rotate through up here for you guys. Now, these are amazing. The art is awesome. I'm going to say it. I really do like the art. I know some people are not the biggest fans of it. Some people don't like the extended borders, stuff like that, but I really do think these are amazing. I want foil ones for my decks. What can I say? I'm a sucker for like sci-fi, huge Star Wars fan, stuff like that. You know, I'm a sucker for it. So I like this set a lot. And it's hard for me to say that. If you've talked to anyone who knows me outside of here, anyone who's played with me during when Unhinged came out, they know that I don't particularly like playing with silver border cards. Not because I don't like fun or I don't like them. I think they're stupid. It's nothing to do with that. I think they're really good in their own contained environment because of the mechanics they introduce, play really well off each other, and sometimes they can just lead to some really wacky, broken games of Commander when you're mixing them with regular black border cards. So that's what's always kind of pushed me away from playing silver border cards in Commander. Now, I know when we hear in the comment section below is that, oh, you know, I have a full silver border deck. That's cool if you have a full silver board deck. If you have a play group that allows you to play that or anything like that, that's awesome. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell people they can't play what they like to play. I'm not that type of person. Play what makes you happy. Enjoy the game the way you enjoy the game. That's how I will always feel. And that's how I feel when it comes to silver border cards. I just don't enjoy the game too much when they're introduced, because I've had issues where games have either ended super quickly because they've really accelerated the game really fast, or I've had games take hours. And after like 2-3 hours at a table, you're just like, is this over yet? It's like the one player that plays Board Wipe Tribal. Anyways. So I think it's kind of cool. We're getting, you know, reprinted black border cards in this. Now, the next real big thing that Mark Rosewater talked about in his article was the fact that it is not going to be like the other silver border sets. These cards will be playable in Eternal formats. They will be legal in other Eternal formats, excluding cards with an acorn symbol and the hollow where the hollow symbol goes at the bottom of the card. Those are the only ones that they quote unquote are not legal for tournament play. And Legacy, Modern, Vintage, stuff like that. Now, why do I think that's kind of interesting? Because I think some of the cards that they've already shown off that are legal to play, some of the cards they've shown off that aren't legal to play, are really cool, really interesting, really diverse. I really do like the removal spell that I'm going to be putting right up here. I believe it's called Saw in Half or Split in Two, one of the two. It's right here. It does something really bonker where you can like kill a creature, you make two token copies of it, and that's nuts. There's already like broken combos you can do with copying it with like Dual Caster Mage or anything that allows you to copy a spell when a creature enters the battlefield, or anytime you cast a spell it copies. Like you can do some really shenanigans things with it, which is I think is great. And then there's the new Goblin, which, you know, cares about dice rolling, really wants you to roll some dice, which I think are cool. I think dice rolling mechanics have done really well in Standard with the Dungeons and Dragons set, which I thought was kind of a cool set. It wasn't my favorite set, but it's a super cool set. So that's just kind of like my first impressions of going through the article, talking about it. There's interesting directions. I'm really excited to see more of it. I really do want to see more of it before I can probably come down and tell you guys my final thoughts. This is just my first impressions. I want to see more, see where they're going with it, get more of the cards. Awesome reprints for the shock lands. I don't care what anyone has to say. Those lands are dope. And even the basic lands arts are really well. Link is down in the description if you want to go read what Mark Rosewater has to say about it. Yeah. Before I go, and the video's not done yet, I just wanted to talk about that first. Before I go, just want to give you guys quick updates for those who are sticking around. During the holiday season, I will be backing up my video. I will be slowly not releasing as much videos. I'm probably going to cut down to 1 to 2 days a week on content, mostly because A, it gives me more time to work on my videos, make them better for you guys, and B, gives me time to spend with my family, because holidays and everything like that. I also will be working more hours at work because I tend to like to pick up hours around this time at my job because holiday pay is great. So just want to forewarn you guys, there will be a slowdown of content during this time. Look forward to, after the new year, things picking right back up. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But as always, guys, play more games.